Okay, I'm not going to stitch the video because I absolutely hate giving that man any time on my fucking platform. But yesterday, somebody sent me a video of Mario, whatever the hell his name is, and it was in regards to a Liberal candidate that is running in the Peterborough, Ontario riding. So there is a man who did a TikTok and is spreading all of this misinformation and these allegations about Emma Harris, who is the Liberal candidate in the Peterborough riding, claiming there's actually two things that are going around. But what he's claiming in that video is that she had an inappropriate relationship with her now husband when he was 16 years old and she was his personal trainer at a gym. Now, he has absolutely no proof. This is just, oh, well, I heard allegedly, has no actual proof. And as people have been digging over the last couple of days, the only thing they can find is that when he was 18, she was at the same gym as him. That's it. Not that there's no information whatsoever to suggest that she had inappropriate relationships with him when he was 16 years old as a minor. Yes, he is younger than her, but they are now married and they have kids. But there is nothing to suggest that they were dating when he was 16 or she was having a sexual relationship with him when he was 16. None whatsoever. But this is the foul lie that they are spreading. Now, I should note that the person that made the original video that Mario decided to boost, he is a volunteer on the Conservative campaign yeah, just that interesting little tidbit, right? So, I mean, it's not like he has something to gain from this, because as it turns out, currently in the polls, Emma Harrison might unseat who I believe is the Conservative incumbent of the area, Michelle Ferrari, I don't know how do you pronounce the last name, who apparently is not a well-liked woman in that area. There were people that were protesting her recently. There's a lot of people that do not want her to get back in. So right now, Emma Harris, the Liberal candidate, is doing really, really well. So, gee, it would, do well for the Conservatives to start spreading a bunch of lies about her and attempt to, destroy her image and remove any, further votes that might be coming in on the 28th. Because we all know that the Conservatives are quite capable of quite a few things. And then the other nasty little rumor that I seen posted about her too is that, she was an escort when she was in college back in the day. Because they just have to smear a woman. She's either going to be a predator or she's going to be a schmex worker. Because that's the two ways that they will always come up with ideas on how to smear. Now, what's cute is every single time that I've seen this stuff posted, they keep adding the word allegedly, as if they think that's going to protect them from any lawsuits. I'm sorry, but you're defaming Emma Harris. I hope she sues the hell out of every single person involved in all of this. Because this is obviously a Conservative, campaign to smear her image. Because this guy is a volunteer, and unless and I don't hear Michelle kicking him to the curb for putting all of this stuff out. Yeah, it's really unfortunate. It's unfortunate that when the Conservatives some of these Conservatives get really desperate, that they go to these lengths to smear somebody with no evidence whatsoever to support any of it. A happily married couple, yes, he's younger than her, but again, a happily married couple that has been dating legally, has two kids together, they own a farm, they're quite well respected in the area. And so like I said, I got this story given to me yesterday. I kind of wanted to wait a while before some actual stuff, more stuff had come out, and I'm glad I did wait. Because like I said, knowing now that the person that decided to release all this information is a volunteer on the Conservative campaign for Michelle in the Peterborough area just goes to show that there's nothing to it. It's just a smear tactic. Because there's no evidence. There is absolutely no evidence. And I feel so bad for her and her family and her husband, her kids, all of that. Because people just get so friggin' desperate and go to the most disgusting places in order to win. But I honestly hope that Emma absolutely wipes the floor with Michelle, wins her seat, and then sues the bloody hell out of anybody that was involved in Michelle's campaign that allowed this to go out and be shared around. Because I would be going after every single penny that they owned if it was me.